Riot, mind frame, library, so I'ma keep quiet. I'm about to explode from the impact of this pressure. Slay fire breathing dragons as I march the desert. Walk with no sight, your faith will measure. Diamonds made from rock, now that's my body treasure. Born in oppression, forced to maintain. Yoked the iron, to wrapped in them prison chains. Animal instincts when niggas is caged. Resorting to violence, here's a plate of my rage. Action without a cause, you living with no life. Killing demons while it's great so you can get right. You say you want the kingdom, you gon' have to fight. Tunnel vision, one west, Lord, I see the light. Truth in my veins, as I slide on my shades. War scarf, shoulda David hanging from my chain. The world say we strange. Teach you how to change, one west, waking brothers up from the grave. Truth in my veins, as I slide on my shades. War scarf, shoulda David hanging from my chain. The world say we strange. Teach you how to change, one west, waking brothers up from the grave. Been at the end of the tunnel, I could see the light. Before I had a car, bus passed, then a bike. If you ready for war, let's knuckle up and fight. Who would've known a pair of black boots to save my life? Before I had a full time, I was a drug dealer. Blood on my hands, but never claimed to be a killer. Yell like a bear, stand strong like gorillas. The Lord showed me UPK, now I'm a winner. Nightmare.
Alright, Shalom Baltimore, clap it up. Shalom Baltimore and abroad. It's the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We're under commanding General Yohana. We've been teaching this truth since 1969, that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are the true biblical Jews of the Bible, and that our oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Right.
You understand? Tonight is the Brotherhood class. Here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, we have a class dedicated to brotherhood. And brotherhood embodies sisterhood. You understand? A lot of people get discouraged, a lot of sisters or people in general get discouraged when they hear brotherhood, you know, because they halfway worship a woman, really. You understand? But the brotherhood embodies the sisterhood. You understand? Follow the same law, the same protocols, the same conduct. Everybody understands that, right?
Right.
Okay. And tonight's topic tonight's topic title is the art of shutting your goddamn mouth. That's the title. The art of shutting your mouth. You understand? Can I get I just to start off the class with just want to get a couple of definitions. I want the definition of rumor, and I want the definition of gossip. You understand? We talking about rumors and gossip, and learning to shut your goddamn mouth. It's like blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We have a serious problem with being selective on what we say out of our mouths. You understand? We should be disciplined in the things that we say to each other. Everybody understands that, right? You know, words carry a lot of weight. What we say out of our mouths, it carries a lot of weight, and it can do multiple things. It can do positive things, right? Depending on what we say and how we say it and who we say it to. And it can do negative things. It can cause negative reactions. It can cause a negative, something to go downhill. Everybody understand? We'll get into it. Let me get one of these definitions. Whatever one you got first, we'll start there, all right?
Rumor.
Rumor? Your brother, nice and loud, all right?
The definition of rumor: talk or opinion.
It says, hold on, man. It says talk or opinion, man. This is what you see on Red Table Talk and them women talk shows. What's the other ones? Anything that says talk and it's a bunch of black women sitting up there, basically. Okay? Go ahead from the top.
Talk or opinion widely disseminated.
Talk or opinion. Go ahead.
Widely disseminated.
Wildly dissimulated.
With no discernible source.
With no source, meaning, AKA what? Fake news, Donald Trump. Okay? I don't want to, say fake news, but we don't get political here.
Right.
But what is your source for what you're saying out of your mouth? You understand? He say, she say. You understand? And your so-called opinion is not factual. You understand? Doesn't have a source. We go off of the top of the dome sometimes with this, and these things can be destructive. Is it 300 plus yet in Baltimore? Murders? How many murders is it in Baltimore this year so far? I think it's over 200, right?
We up there, sir.
We up there. We on pace. I think we passed what we did last year. Go ahead.
It's enough to have Donald Trump say something about it.
God damn it, president. Or the former president said something about it. Good night, forget about it. And a lot of these confrontations and a lot of these killings and murders could be avoided, by shutting your goddamn mouth. Okay?
Right.
It's a lot of he say, she say, and that leads to what? Destruction and desolence. You know what I mean? Go ahead, let me get some more on that definition.
That was for the first definition.
Let me get the other one.
The second definition, a statement or report carried without known authority for its truth.
Dang, one more time.
A statement or report.
A statement or report. Go ahead.
Or report carried without known authority.
Without known authority.
For its truth.
For its what?
For its truth.
For its truth. You understand? You say something out of your mouth. One, what is the point of your conversation? You know what I'm saying? Of your gossip. Is there any positive connotations from you uttering those words out of your mouth? Talking down on a brother, talking down on what are you going to gain from that?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Are y'all going to get together and help the brother? Blah. You going to get together and help the sister? Blah. You just talking out the side of your neck.
Right.
And because of that, what happens? Strife. Demons, rumors, gossip. These things can be found directly in the Christian church. Everybody got a grandma, auntie, a mama that you used to hear, talking about everybody in the goddamn church.
Right.
Like, why is that normal? Why is that normal for a black woman to be talking about everybody that got a run in their stocking, scratch on their car, or whatever the issue may be, you understand? Why is that a normalized thing, you understand? So-called Medea. You know what I'm saying? A grown-ass man dressed as a woman, portraying the worst of the woman.
Right.
The worst old woman.
That's a lot.
And it's become comical to this point. They made $1 billion dressing like a woman and behaving like the worst type of woman. Drug addict, gun toting, drug selling. That's the carbon copy of the grandma on the front row of the church.
Right.
10-gallon hat. Talking about everybody thinking she the holiest. You know what I'm saying? She the holiest, got the whitest dress, the whitest gloves. She probably got spats on, goddamn it. White gloves, 10-gallon hat. She the one that can't shut her goddamn mouth. Give me the clamorous woman. And look, this is not only just women either. We're gonna get into it. It's men too. Men should learn how to discipline their tongue, you understand? And be selective of what they say out of their mouths, you understand? But let me get the clamorous woman though. The clamor, you know what I want. You gonna find it for me. The brother gonna bring out, and like these what we bringing out is you don't want to behave like in this matter. You want to be the total opposite of somebody that is that is clamorous, somebody that runs their mouth, somebody that's known for spreading lies and gossip and always talking about someone. Always talking about, and also this, right? We think in our mind, like especially women, right? Think in their minds that that's sisterhood. You know what I mean? That's sisterhood, that gossiping and getting the, or what do they call, spilling the tea, right? Spilling the tea and all this talking, yappity yapping, right? Why is that a part of our culture now? Why is that a part of our ways? To thank the Christian church for that. Thank the Christian church for failing to teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians how to conduct ourselves. You understand? We're gonna get the clamorous woman. Let me know when you got it. Bear with me one second. Let me get this clamorous. Proverbs 9 and 13. Let me get Proverbs 9 and 13. Get Proverbs. This a UPK bedrock right here. You understand? And this is going to describe your grandma on the front row of the church with the 10-gallon hat. Go ahead.
Proverbs, chapter 9, verse 13.
Go ahead.
A foolish woman.
What?
A foolish woman.
This is going to describe a woman that is foolish. A foolish woman is going to give you a clear picture. And listen, you got to imagine this in your head. You understand? Imagine this in your head right now. A foolish woman. Go ahead.
Is clamorous.
Is what?
Is clamorous.
Is what?
Is clamorous.
Anybody know what clamorous means? Anybody want? You can look it up if you want to. Anybody know? Not you. I know you know. Not as all. Go ahead. Good knife. Give her a hat. Yeah, it's a loudmouth. It's a loudmouth woman. You know what I'm saying? Running off at the goddamn mouth all the time. And look, everybody knows, or in every community of ours, these women. You try to stay away from them. You understand? They're getting people shot with their goddamn mouth, calling everybody to shoot everybody. You know what I'm saying? Half the murders is because of this loudmouth woman in the ghetto, in the neighborhood. You understand? Somebody said something she ain't like, or she hears some gossip or some rumors. This is the type of woman that the Christian church has created. You understand? This is a normal thing in the black community, Hispanic and Native Indian community. This a loudmouth black woman. It's become a goddamn stereotype. A foolish woman. Go ahead.
It is a stereotype.
It's a stereotype. It's a curse. Medea, like Medea. Like Medea. Okay, so-called Medea. That is a man portraying the worst type of woman. And that man that made $1 billion off her. Mocking the black woman's worst conduct. It's comical. It's a joke. Why are we not trying to fix it though? Why are we not trying to fix the black woman? You know what I mean? Like you can't tell her in 2022, you can't tell a woman anything. For real. Shouldn't you try to save her goddamn life and everybody else's? We should be telling her to shut her goddamn mouth. That's the title of the class. The art of shutting your mouth might save a life. You should learn how to shut your mouth and stop being so loud. Stop being so goddamn loud and foolish and embarrassing. You're embarrassing. Nobody wants to be around you. Nobody wants to talk to you. People avoid you. Everybody knows these type of women
Right.
in the neighborhood.
Right.
The loudmouth, the clamorous woman. Not the czar.
It's just a coincidence. I'm talking about the dead type woman
Mhm.
don't have a man.
Don't have a man. Don't have a man and giving all the advice.
Giving all the advice.
Going live on social media trying to give relationship advice. The loud. Listen, this is a clear picture of the worst type of woman. Yo. On social media, tarot cards, trying to give advice. Like, really, you should just sit down and shut your goddamn mouth.
Right.
You know what I mean? Go ahead.
A foolish woman is clamorous.
A foolish woman is clamorous, man.
She is.
Don't know when to shut her mouth. Always talking, always loud, always talking down on somebody, always talking about somebody. Always talking about somebody. You know these type of women that always talking about. Well, she this, she that, she doing this, she been doing that.
Right.
You never talking about yourself, and you never talking about what you doing. Just talking about somebody else always. Who in the hell wants to be around that?
Right.
What man wants to? And then if she got a man, the man can't say nothing to do nothing. You know, he ain't got no power over the woman. You understand? She running things. Go ahead.
She is simple.
She's what?
She is simple.
Simple. It's another, simplistic.
Right.
You understand? Unwise. Simple woman, man. Why have our sisters become so simple? You think TD Jakes, Creflo Dollar, Jamal Bryant, not this all?
It's a lot. But all the black people use simple more than how you do like this. That's a simple.
That's a simple, that's a simple Negro.
Right.
We say that word because you acting so base. You acting at such a low state.
Right.
At such a low state. Like, get yourself together, man.
Right.
Get yourself together. Think about what you want to say before you say it. Think about it. Really think about it. Maybe you should write it down. Type it up. Think about what you're about to say to this person before you say it. These are the things that we need to learn as a people, as a nation, not just women, men as well. We are coming up in a society where as soon as you have a thought, you got to type it down on your social media. Some Negroes wake up in the morning, can't wait to say something on the goddamn internet. Can't wait. Like, goddamn, give the internet a break. You got to break the goddamn internet with your damn mouth.
Right.
You understand? Have some discipline. Have some discipline, man. Have some discipline. Have some, just pull back a little bit with your goddamn mouth, man. Go ahead, you got a question? Go ahead. All right, what's on crisis? All right, let me get back. Now, any more on that?
And knoweth nothing.
And good night, forget about it. And no, not a goddamn thing. Right. Trying to give all the relationship advice. Like, I don't know what's going on the internet, right? Every live, it seems like these live streams, right? I keep seeing it's always a woman. I've never seen a man, right, do this with the goddamn tarot cards, huh? With the goddamn tarot cards talk about holding. I mean, it's all theatrical. It's all theatrics too. I don't know if it's been picked up a bunch of. Ain't that what Miss Cleo used to be with the cards? Miss Cleo. Anybody familiar with that? With the globe or something? With the orb? She used to go up, man. Listen, it's the whole nine. And it's a bunch of black women online. And it's just like it's a carbon copy of the church. It's like it's all theatrics. And I see this in your future. I think something. It's like you just blurting whatever comes to your mind. It's nothing. It's no facts. And everybody can relate because everybody is going through hard times. Well, I think you're going through hard times or you're going to get through the end. But that's everybody. It's just like the Christian church. But they got cars and all these and crystals and stones and sage and they burning the smoke and all this garbage, man. You don't know a goddamn thing, man. That's disgusting. Okay? Any more?
That's it, sir.
No, I mean, our women have become clamorous, man. Drop that. Bear with me 1 second. Give me Proverbs 11 and 9.
Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 9.
Go ahead.
An hypocrite with his mouth.
A what?
A hypocrite.
A hypocrite, man. Don't be a hypocrite. Go ahead.
With his mouth.
With his what?
With his mouth.
Go ahead.
Destroys his neighbor.
Do what?
Destroys his neighbor.
How does he do that? What he says? Gossip, rumors, talking. You know what I mean? That's how you destroy your neighbor. How you destroy your brother. Be selective on what you say out of your mouth. You know what I mean? And really, it's because women do it so much. It's a feminine trait to gossip, to spread rumors. It's a feminine thing. Go ahead.
But through knowledge.
But through what?
But through knowledge.
Wouldn't you rather be spreading knowledge or something useful?
Right.
Type of knowledge, something useful, something, you know what I mean? Or something, if it ain't knowledge, something neutral, something just plain. Go ahead.
Shall the just be delivered?
Shall the just be delivered, huh? We think friendship is about spilling the tea. That's all you see on the internet. What's the tea? Spilling the tea. What's the scoop? That's old school, ain't it?
Yeah.
What's the word on the street? Right? Come on, man. It's disgusting, man. How many people gotta die because of what somebody said, huh?
Right.
How many people gotta die? How many murders have gone down in the city of Baltimore and abroad because of he say, she say? Why is that, man? Anybody know? Yeah, you could thank Christianity for this, man. Thank the Christian church, man.
Right.
Give me Psalms, man. Give me Psalms 34 and 13.
34, what's that?
Give me Psalms 34 and 13.
Psalm 34 and 13. Keep thy tongue from evil.
Do what?
Keep thy tongue from evil.
Keep thy tongue from evil. Want to break that down? What is tongue?
Talk.
Talking, or it's either talking or language.
Come.
Keep your language. What you saying out of your mouth.
Right.
Go ahead.
And what the evil is what you're saying out your mouth.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
What you're
This is a commandment, man.
Right.
This is a commandment to watch your goddamn mouth.
Right.
You understand? This is a commandment to watch your mouth and how you talk and how you speak. You understand? They don't teach this in the Christian church. They do the exact opposite. Now, listen, man, growing up, I used to hear black women all the time, man, talking about each other, man. All the time. On the phone, yappity yap, everything fine. As soon as the phone hang up, and she talking all types of bitches. You understand? Calling them all types of bitches as soon as the phone hang up. What in the hell is that? Is that brother that's understood? Nah, man, that's wickedness, man. They've decided not to keep their mouths from you. You understand? Go ahead.
Keep thy tongue from evil.
Keep thy tongue from evil.
And thy lips from speaking guile.
And thy lips from speaking guile, speaking down, speaking negatively. You understand? Any more on that?
Depart from evil and do good.
Do what?
Depart from evil and do good.
Depart from evil and do good. You should depart from whoever talking down or trying to spread God. You should absolutely separate yourself from any spreading of rumors. And we're going to get the scripture on that too.
Right.
Spreading rumors and all of that gossip garbage, man. Bear with me 1 second.
And do good.
And do what?
And do good.
And do good.
Seek peace.
Seek what?
Seek peace.
Seek peace, man. Everybody trying to run into something or get into something, or what's the word, man? Everybody's trying to run into some type of goddamn trouble, man. Black people, we're supposed to be a peaceful people, man. I don't know about y'all, but I be just trying to chill. I don't want to hear nothing about nobody, what's going on, no fight, no. Listen, man, keep that over there. There's peace over here. You understand? There's peace over here. That's why I'd rather be in, sit in, be around. But you got your whole life is about the goddamn love and hip hop. You want to live like that. You like that's real life. You fighting and arguing every goddamn day in the ghetto or the neighborhood, wherever you at. You want to be just like the goddamn love and hip hop. Anything with the love or the hip hop in it or house life in it.
Right.
We want to be like that. Go ahead.
I mean, everything is like almost hip hop driven, so it's like you gotta beef with something.
It's part of the culture.
That's your ops.
That's your so-called ops.
You know what I'm saying? That's your ops.
Like everybody want like you want an op.
You want an op.
You want like that's like you desire to have an op.
Right.
Like how lame is that?
Right.
You desire to have some type of something troubling going on in and around you. You need a hobby. Go get a hobby. Go learn an instrument or something. Go do something. Get a goddamn life. And then it be grown people. Grown people still out here trying to be in the goddamn gang. You 40 plus talking about you throwing some goddamn signs up. You better go to work and you work. You know what I'm saying? And you want trouble and you want strife, man. We desire that, man. We desire wickedness. Like it's some type of hobby. Like it's some type of activity, man. We get high off of that, man. We get high off of strife and he say, she say, and all the back and forth garbage. Ain't we supposed to seek peace? And then we just read that. But between us, black folk, okay. Any more on that?
And pursue it.
And do what?
And pursue it.
And pursue it. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I can start over this.
Yeah, you can read it again one more time.
Psalms chapter 34, verse 14. Depart from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it.
All right, drop that. Give me Proverbs. Proverbs 17 and 4.
Proverbs chapter 17, verse 4. A wicked doer giveth heed to false lips.
Bear with me 1 second. Where we at?
Proverbs 17, verse 4.
17 and 4. Hey, Troop, I'm going to have you read it, all right? Nice and loud.
Proverbs 17 and 4.
Go ahead.
A wicked doer.
A wicked door. What's a wicked door? Real simple.
A person that do wicked deeds.
Give me more. Give me more. Sure. What's a wicked door? That's it. Give me a hand. Wicked doers are, you ain't following the law. You know what I mean? You ain't following God's law, statutes, and commandments. A wicked doer. Go ahead.
Giveth heed.
Do what?
Giveth heed.
They giveth heed. Go ahead.
To false lips.
So what?
False lips.
They taking it in. They taking it in. You know what I mean? They want the school, right? They want the so-called T, you understand? They are a wicked doer. Go ahead.
And a liar.
And a what?
A liar.
From the top.
And a liar.
Go ahead, read it from the top one more time.
A wicked doer giveth heed to false lips.
Go ahead.
And a liar
Uh-huh.
giveth ear.
And a liar giveth ear. A liar gonna hear this. They gonna hear this. Like it's a two-part system. You understand? The gossiper, you understand? The person that's spreading rumors and all this mess, they gotta have somebody to hear it, so it can continue to spread like a goddamn cancer. And then they get back to whoever, and now he want to shoot up the whole hood. He want to shoot whoever is on that side, on that block. And then now it's on the news. Now everybody crying. Why? Because somebody want to run their goddamn mouth. You know what I mean? And the liar do what?
Giveth ear.
They give it ear. Oh yeah, he did what? She did what? She was doing what? What happened? Oh man, snap! Oh damn! That's us. We can't. I mean, that's like a man. Y'all Negroes need some damn hobbies or something, man. Go find a Netflix show. You know what I'm saying? Watch those series. Watch all the series. Okay? We can't get enough. We can't get enough of the goddamn housewife mentality. We can't get enough of the. We want to be what we see on TV. We want to have a goddamn op. We want somebody to say something. Oh, I wish somebody would. That's a black saying. Go ahead.
We want the love in hip hop.
We want to be loving hip hop and Atlanta Housewives and whatever, all the housewives, all the hip hop shows. I don't even know them. It's a thousand of them now. But it started with, I don't know if it started with Flavor Flav. When I was younger. I don't know if that's when it started off or popped off.
The real world, sir.
Or the real world. Oh, good night. We want to be just like the goddamn devil. See, it always comes back to the devil.
Right.
And they on the goddamn real world, fighting drunk,
Right.
fighting each other, beating each other up. That's what I'm saying. And then we want to be just like that. What? They got Atlanta Housewives, drunk, fighting each other, beating each other up. And we think that's real life. Like that's how life is. That's normal. That's not normal. That is destruction. Go ahead, not dissolve. Go ahead.
You know, that's how they portray it. You know what I mean? To the point to where it goes.
That's how they want us to behave.
Exactly. And you know, now the women want to dress exactly like those women.
He said the brother
they
said
want to
that.
dress like transsexual.
Speak up a little bit louder too.
They want to dress like those women on Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
And those women dress like transsexual.
They dress like and look, not only do they dress like transsexuals, they dress like a hooker from the 70s. Hookers in the 70s wore tights. Now, the women just wear tights. It's normal. That is not normal. That is, you are naked. Go ahead.
So the new thing is now it is naked.
Now it's just naked.
It's the lace front but no bra.
Listen, listen, bro. You wearing something that you wear to bed outside.
Right.
For your husband. You know what I mean? I mean, how it's going to be a point they just not wearing nothing at all. That's what it's going to.
So it's going, sir.
10 years ago, you would never see a woman wearing nothing like this.
Right.
They didn't accelerate it to the path of nakedness. Okay? They probably going to have a march for that. All these goddamn slut walls.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. I'll read that last scripture one more time.
A wicked doer giveth heed to false lips.
A wicked door giveth heed to false lips. Like, we want to hear those lies. We want to hear that gossip. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
And a liar giveth ear to a naughty tongue.
And a liar giveth ear to a naughty tongue. To a naughty tongue. Has a negative connotation to it, right?
Right.
What they saying out of their mouth ain't on point. It ain't right. It's off. We ain't supposed to behave like that. We ain't supposed to be gossiping and all this madness, man. Okay? Now, where we at?
Proverbs 17, verse 4.
All right, give me let me get Exodus. No, let me get Timothy, 1 Timothy. No, let me see. Proverbs 19 and 5. Yeah, Proverbs 19. And let me get the one when it says, I want you to look this up. Give me the one when it says, when it talks about the passage. It says, you desireth the lips of desireth the lips. Oh, it's in Proverbs. It's in my, it's about Christians. Hold up. But give me what I got now. I'm gonna look for what I'm thinking of. We desire the net of we desire. I gotta type it in to find it. But give me what I just asked for. Proverbs 19 and 5.
Proverbs 19, chapter 19, verse 5. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall not escape.
Type in desireth the net on Google. Desireth the net of evil men. Desireth the net of evil men. I think it's in Proverbs. But one more time though. One more time.
Proverbs 19, verse 5.
Proverbs 19, verse 5.
A false witness.
A what?
A false witness.
A false witness. You know what I mean? The facts ain't straight. The source is fake. It's a false witness, man. You know what I mean? Shall what?
Shall not be unpunished.
Shall not be unpunished, man. We should consider the things that we say. And you got that? Hold that for me now. I want that next. We should learn to be disciplined in our tongue. You know what I mean? Be selective in what we say, man. Because what we say can lead to your own destruction.
Right.
And the destruction to the people around you. Go ahead. You had something? You was gonna say something?
No, I mean that's heavy what you're bringing out because nowadays, the feds got an easy job because now these new rappers is putting their crimes in their lyrics.
But how dumb can you be?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
How dumb can you be putting your own your crimes in the damn lyrics? I mean, forget about it. But I mean, they wanna. That's what they wanna do. They wanna be loving hip hop and whatever they see on TV, and they want it to be known. You understand? Go ahead. Let's get that script. No. You got to finish.
And he that speaketh lies.
And he that what?
Speaketh lies.
And he that speaketh lies, man. Speaking lies. Them rumors, them gossip, the gossip. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Shall not escape.
Shall not escape. Listen. You're gonna have to pay for that, man. I have to pay for the things that you said. You know what I mean? I have to pay for that. Now let me get that's it. Yep. And this is more on the yeah, we're gonna break it down. Let's get that.
Proverbs chapter 12, verse 12.
Proverbs 12 and 12. Go ahead.
The wicked desire.
The what? Hold up. The what?
The wicked.
The wicked. Let's start there. Who are the wicked? Brothers and sisters that ain't following the law.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what makes you wicked. That's the wickedness.
Right.
You ain't following God's laws. Law, statutes, and commandments, man. That's what makes us wicked. Go ahead. The wicked.
Desire.
Do what?
Desire.
Do what?
Desire.
I can't wait to get home.
Right.
Turn that love and hip hop on.
Good. Right.
I can't wait to get the tea. I can't wait to get the scoop. What's that? It's a popular news source, the Shade one.
Good. Right.
They got a whole news source of with anything bad happening, they got it's on the news. It's,
Right.
It got to be known in the earth.
Right.
TMZ, all of that madness, man. Half of the sources is garbage.
Right.
They got to recant the statements all the time and what have you. Okay, go ahead. It said the desireth.
Desire the net.
The what?
The net.
The what?
The net.
That's a trap. That's what a net is.
Right.
A net is not there, for your enjoyment.
Right.
A net is there for your destruction. That's what a net is there for, man. Net is there for your destruction. You're just cattle, man. You're a fish in a net.
Right.
And you can't wait to get in the goddamn net. Can't wait to hear the gossip, right? You can't wait to get the scoop, the tea. We think that's friendship. We think that's friendship. It's such and such this. I mean, it's disgusting. This is how we behave.
Right.
This is what we witnessed growing up, and then what we see in our communities, man. You know what I mean? People can't have a conversation about talking about somebody. can't have a conversation without talking about somebody. What they doing, what that somebody doing, how they living. That's the whole conversation about somebody else. How disgusting and low are you? You ain't supposed to be like that. Think about, and look, really think about what you say before you say it. You should ask yourself this. And what I'm about to say, am I talking about somebody else? Am I sneak dissing? Am I sneak dissing with what I'm about to say? With what I'm about to post on this internet right here? Am I talking about somebody? And if you are talking about somebody, you should, backspace. You should just backspace and not say it. And then what you'll find yourself doing is not posting anything at all. Because 90% of Facebook is goddamn sneak dissing. It's goddamn talking about somebody. 90% of Twitter and Facebook and social media is you talking about somebody else. I said, I don't know who need to hear this, but on the internet, you talking about a specific person. I don't know who need to hear this, but such. You know what I mean? When does it end? We desire that net, though. We desire the scoop. We desire the tea. We desire, the controversy. Right? You know what I'm saying? And then when somebody died, you part of that. You a part of that crime now. Cause you don't know how to shun gossip and rumors. You are part of the death and the murder. Damn, man, you should have said, hey, listen, I don't know nothing about that. I don't want to hear nothing about that. Hey, look, man, just pour me another shot. We can just drink some more. You know what I'm saying? You watch the game. Y'all seen that game. Boom, boom, boom. I'm talking about the game. I'm talking about, whatever else, but not people. You know what I mean? Unless it's something positive he did. We gotta be selective on what we are saying to one another. You know what I mean? Our communication and what we communicate with each other. Right. Gotta be very selective and disciplined. You know what I mean? Everybody understand? You know what I mean? Just be disciplined. Just be aware. You know what I mean? And we get caught up in thinking it's a brotherly thing or a sisterly thing. It ain't, man. It ain't. It's you just spreading not only gossip and rumors, you spreading demons. Right. You spreading demon. You putting a demon on a brother. You putting a demon on a sister. You understand? You had your hand raised. Yeah. They putting their own stuff on there, and listen, they not putting their own stuff. They putting stuff about somebody else that they're involved in. They're putting the negative viewpoint of somebody else in that party. You know what I mean? They're not putting their side. They putting whoever else's side. They're just involved in it. That's gossip. That's rumors. Like. I mean, and then what's the point? I mean, what are you going to gain from posting something about somebody else? Right. You just look like a goddamn clamorous person. You look foolish. Right. You just look like a foolish, clamorous person, a clamorous woman or a clamorous man. What? For likes, and then not only that, we're addicted to the likes. Oh, we got to get all the reactions and the likes. So you post some clickbait, some tea. The scoop, right? That's what we do. You should really grow the hell up. You should really just grow the hell up and stop being a bitch. That's what you're doing. I mean, excuse the language. You're being you're being a child. Right. It's childish. When are we going to grow the hell up as a people and as a nation, man? But no, it's silliness and simple things that we desire. Like those reactions. Like the likes and the hearts and getting the scoop and the tea, right? We desire the net. And then when somebody's hurt because of that, you know where to be found. But in reality, you got blood on your hands as well. Okay? Let's get some more. We desire the net.
Proverbs, verse 12, verse 12.
Go ahead.
Chapter 12, verse 12. The wicked desire the net of evil men.
We desire the net of evil men. We desire the Christian church. We desire the mosque. We desire the tribe. We dive right into the wickedness. Right. We desire this society. We desire the world. That's what we desire. We don't desire peace. We don't desire happiness. We desire strife and wickedness and desolence. Right. You know what I mean? We desire that. That's what we desire. Go ahead.
But the root.
But the what?
But the root.
But the root. Go ahead.
Of the righteous.
But the root of the righteous.
Yield of fruit.
Do what?
Yield of fruit.
You know what I'm saying? We yielded fruit in this school, you understand? Right. Here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. This is the good fruit that's talked about in the Bible right here. Understand? Ain't no gossiping, none of that garbage going on up in here, you dig? And if it is, you're getting thrown the hell out. You understand? Everybody understands that, right? Go ahead.
The wicked is snared by the transgression.
Now, hold up. It says the what?
The wicked.
The wicked. Go ahead.
Is snared.
Is what?
Is snared.
You trapped. You trapped now. That's what a snare is, a trap, you know. Go ahead.
By the transgression.
By the what?
By the transgression.
By the lies.
By the transgression.
By the gossip.
By the transgression.
By the rumors.
By the transgression.
By the false prophets.
By the transgression.
The false teaching.
By the transgression.
You trapped.
By the transgression.
Go ahead.
Of his lips.
Of his what?
Of his lips.
Oh, somebody said something. Somebody said something that got you in the trap, brother. Somebody said something that got you in the trap, sister. In that net. You understand? In that snare. He did.
Right.
Everybody understand?
Come.
Go ahead.
But
Now, and look, now you part of it, man. You part of it. You are 100% part of it now.
right.
Go ahead.
But the just.
But the what?
But the just.
But the just. Go ahead.
Shall come out of trouble.
But shall come out of trouble. You understand? Now, give me I'm gonna get some more. You got something?
Yeah, come.
Go ahead.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, the wicked is snared by the transgression of his lips. Like, the wicked, you know what I mean, put itself in messed up places all the time.
Not only that, like earlier in the scripture, it says we desire it. You know what I mean? We desire that net. We desire the gossip, the tea, the rumors, the lies, the church, the so-called the Christian gospel. We desire wickedness.
And for us being in the truth, you know what I mean? When somebody talk about us,
you better go to, listen, there's laws on this, bro.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You go to him and him alone.
But the just come out of the trouble.
The just come out of trouble. You right, brother.
Like,
If you just, if you right, if you doing things right, you ain't gonna be a part of that mess. You dig? You ain't gonna be a part of that net, that snare. You understand? Okay? Drop that. Bad. What is it? 1 second. I'm gonna get some more scripts on there. Proverbs 10 and 18. Get some more in this Bible.
Proverbs chapter 10, verse 18.
Yeah, Proverbs 10 and 18. And I want brothers and sisters to understand this too, right? And really grasp this. We gotta learn from this, bro. We gotta really learn from this. Like our words carry, and we gonna get a bunch of scriptures on this too. What time we got? What time we got? 8:15. We got time. And we're gonna get more scriptures in so we can clearly understand the art of shutting your goddamn mouth and how beautiful it is.
Right.
How beautiful. I don't want to use that word. How amazing it is for you to be disciplined and with your speech, right? To be disciplined with your speech. All right. Now, what I asked for?
Proverbs chapter 10, verse 18.
Come on, let's get that.
Proverbs chapter 10, verse 18.
And Proverbs chapter 10, verse 18.
He that hideth He that hideth hatred
He that hideth hatred.
with his lips.
Nah, huh?
I mean, so like with lying lips.
Hold up. You gotta break it down. Somebody hate their brother right here. You did. Somebody hate their brother or hate their sister. You gotta visualize these things, bro. And they doing what? How do they hide that hatred? You know, use the scripture.
Lying lips. With lying lips.
With lying lips. Read that. This happen all the time, every day, don't it? Go ahead, not dissolve. He say, she say.
Right.
Really, you just hate the brother.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Pretty much.
Just say that. Just say, man, I don't like that. You know what I mean, he say, she say, and which is all just a bunch of demons stirring strife. But when we going to recognize and understand it and see it and shun it and then cut it off, when we going to do that? Read it again.
Come. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 18.
Well,
He that hideth hatred.
He that hideth hatred.
With lying lips.
With what?
Lying lips.
With lying lips, man. Things that you say out of your mouth. Go ahead.
And he that uttereth a slander.
Uttereth a slander. Slight. Talking down on somebody's name. You know what I mean? That is all.
What's that called? Sneak this?
AKA sneak this. AKA Facebook. Okay? AKA Twitter. AKA Instagram. Or whatever social media site of your choice. 99.9, 90% of social media is sneak this. Okay? Go ahead.
Is a fool.
Is a what?
Is a fool.
Really, you just silly. Everybody sees it. Everybody sees you. You know what I mean? Before you click post or share or send,
Right.
you should ask yourself, am I talking about somebody?
Right.
Because for one, you ain't being direct because you're a goddamn coward.
Right.
You're a coward.
Right.
If you had a problem, what would you do, not dissolve?
Come to him and
You will go to him. You will go to him and him alone. As a matter of fact, you can pull that next too.
Come.
Get that queued up. You will go to him and him alone. Trooper.
In a situation where somebody will be technically not asking advice on a situation to somebody other than taking it to that brother, they're not necessarily taking it in a bad way, but they would be asking, like they would be getting advice. So I'm feeling, should I be feeling this type of way? And then they get into a conversation, you know what I mean? And emotions about it come out. That's following the line of gossip.
That's a good question. That's very close to gossip. Now, in the school, if that person was in the school or you're in the school, what should you do? Should you just talk amongst each other? Or what you should do, I'll give you the answer, right? You should pick the phone up to your camp leader. Or, someone in authority.
Right.
You shouldn't go to your peer. You shouldn't go to your peer. This is the answer. You shouldn't go to your peer with a problem. You should go to the person in charge for counsel. If you're trying to get advice about how to do about something, don't go to your peer. You know what I'm saying? Now he may look at somebody or something or a certain situation differently. We could be putting a demon on another brother or another sister when we speak to our peers about certain things.
Right.
Go to your camp leader. Go to your counselor. Go to the general. That's who you speak to. You understand? Is that clear? You understand? Don't don't make the mistake. And sometimes we make the mistake thinking y'all conversation is brotherhood, But the conversation has become evil now. Why? You got to do it the right way. You got to be in order. You got to be in decency and order. Now, he or she knows something that they was never supposed to know. You know what I mean? Now, it could be a demon on that person. Going to look at a certain situation or a certain person a certain way because of what he now knows or what she now knows. You understand? You must go to the camp leader, go to the general, go to the appointed counselor. That's how you get advice. You don't get advice from your peers. You understand? Like, say if I got a problem, man, I'm not gonna go to my peer and like, hey man, how should I go about? I'm going to the general and that's in charge of me. That's who I'm going to. You understand? I'm not going to my peer talking to, hey, how should I? Now he knows something that he don't need to know nothing. But my counselor is going to guide me and give me advice. And that information will never go anywhere. You understand? Or he's not going to look, he's wise enough not to look at a certain situation and be biased. Now, you understand? That's how you prevent gossip. That's how you prevent rumors. Go into your camp. Go into your appointed counselor. You understand? Now, did we finish that scripture? I don't want to get too far. The last one. Did we finish 10 and 18? It was another one though.
Yeah, the one you told me to pick out.
The one in Matthews, right? But I didn't finish the last one. But let's finish the last. We get them on the Matthew though. But let's finish the last one. Just hit back. Go ahead.
Proverbs 10 and 18.
Was that it? Let's go. Let's read that one. Make sure that's it.
Proverbs 10:18. He that hideth hatred with lying lips,
With lying lips. He hideth hatred with lying lips. Go ahead.
and he that uttereth a slander
Go ahead.
is a fool.
Is a fool. Don't be a fool, brother. Don't be a fool. You know what I mean? Don't be that, man. Do not be that. Be wise, man. Be wise about that. What you say, what you think. You gotta even discipline. You gotta discipline your own mind. Cause that's what demons do. Demons will make you think something that ain't even. You know what I mean?
Right.
They have you thinking something crazy.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's how disciplined you gotta be. You did. You gotta discipline your own mind. And then, listen, it only get worse. In here, you better get strong now if you ain't strong.
Right.
And get stronger and stronger and keep calling your counselor. Because listen, the demons don't stop. You understand? And this is a demon that you gotta kill. You gotta kill running your damn mouth. Okay? Okay, let's get some more. We got the one in Matthews, right? Let's get that.
Matthew chapter 18, verse 15.
This is what you're supposed to do if you got a problem or issue with a brother or sister, man. They don't like this. They don't teach brotherhood in any religion. They don't teach brother. We got a whole class weekly dedicated to brotherhood here in the Israelite School UPK. I can't say that for any religious institution or any religious set out there. You understand? Israelite School of Universal Knowledge is not affiliated with any religious organization.
Right.
You understand? We teach brotherhood here. We're gonna keep the brotherhood tight.
Right.
And we're gonna teach brothers in the world brotherhood.
Right.
Go ahead. It's gonna be normal. It's gonna be normal to do this right.
Damn right.
Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 18, verse 15.
Go ahead.
Moreover,
in addition to. Go ahead.
if thy brother,
If thy what?
if thy brother
If thy brother. Go ahead.
shall trespass against thee,
Shall trespass against thee, meaning what? Offend you. Offend you. Go ahead.
go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone.
This is the first thing you should do.
Right.
This is the first thing you should do. The first thing, you got a problem with somebody, the first thing you should do is go to them. Don't go to anybody else. And this is the thing, right? A lot of people want to jump the gun. You know why? They want to jump the gun on that because they really just hate the person. They don't want to go to them. They want to say, forget it, let's get to the next part, which you're going to read. But the purpose of going to them is, we better, maybe I'm jumping the gun. God damn, forget it. Let's read on. There's a purpose, it's very important, of going to them. And sometimes this goes over brothers and sisters' heads right here. Go ahead.
Go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone.
You gotta go to him and him alone. You understand? Go to him and him alone. They ain't got nothing to do with nobody but you and how you feel about, between y'all two. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't want to hear none of that. Go ahead.
If he shall hear thee.
If he or she shall what?
Hear thee.
Shall what?
Hear thee.
Damn, you know what? Damn, my bad. I didn't know you felt that way. My bad. I ain't mean to say it like that. You know what I'm saying? They come into terms like, damn, he's sorrowful. He or she is sorrowful about, damn, man, I offended you. My bad. You understand? If you're in the right spirit, if a brother come to me, listen. It seems like he's going. If it ain't happening to you already, it will happen. As soon as a brother coming to you like he on some offended stuff, you already know. Like, damn. Hey, bro, can I tell you real quick? If you got a second, he explained like, God damn, my bad. I ain't mean it like that. Like I'm already like that. I didn't broke the damn brother. I didn't offended him. I feel bad as hell. You know what that's doing? It's preventing gossip. It's preventing rumors. You understand? Go to him and him alone instead of like what we want to do with, man. You know what that brother did? You know what that brother did to me, man? He made me pick the damn broom up, man. He ain't had to tell me to pick the broom up. Or that's just one. It's 1,000 examples. You know what that brother did? You know what she did? You know what she said? And you just talking to everybody like, oh, what did he? No, we don't do that in here. You can go to a brother, your peer. You can go to a brother under you, a brother above you in rank. You understand? You go to the top of the school, somebody at the top of the school offends you. Hey, brother, hey, still like you, so you mind if I talk to you for a second? Boom, X, Y, Z. You know what I mean? That's brotherhood. Gossiping, man. You know what that brother did, that brother said. You know what that brother be doing, X, Y, Z, boom, boom, boom. Nah, we ain't about that in here, you understand? We're about brotherhood. And we execute these laws. Go to him and him alone. Go ahead. And look, for sisters too.
Right.
You go to, if a brother offends you or a sister offends you, same thing. Same thing. Go ahead.
And if he shall hear thee,
if they hear you,
thou hast gained thy brother.
That's the point. That's the point.
Right.
Gaining thy brother.
Right.
That's the whole point.
Right.
The whole point of going to him, not only to resolve the issue, but we supposed to be brothers, man.
Right.
I ain't supposed to feel this way about you. Ain't supposed to be strife between us. The purpose of going to him and him alone is to gain thy brother. It's brotherhood, right?
Right.
It ain't about sometimes. Yeah, if you want to establish, the wrongdoing or whatever it may be. But at the end of the day, we trying to keep this brotherhood tight. You did within the nation of Israel. The sisterhood tight within the nation of Israel. Ain't supposed to be no type of strife. We should desire to gain thy brother.
Right.
We shouldn't desire to have a goddamn opera to be in that snare and that trap. We should desire to gain thy brother. But we don't desire that. We desire strife and hardship and being against each other. Thanks to Christianity.
Right.
Read on.
If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother. But if he will not hear thee,
But if you say, man, I don't listen, man, I don't hear that. What if he don't hear you? What if he don't agree? Go ahead.
then take with thee one or two more,
One or two more. Go ahead.
that in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses,
2 or 3 witnesses. Go ahead. This is a
every
council.
word may be
And
established.
this is a council. And look, the 2 or 3 ain't just some random people that you pick.
Right.
Well, I got 2 or 3 brothers, and I want these 2 or 3 brothers to hear what you got to say. Let's go. You didn't? No. You go to court. You get appointed counselors, appointed men, wise men, to hear the matter. You understand?
Right.
And still, keep this in mind. The goal is to what? To gain thy brother out. Like, we get away from that. We in such a state of being against each other, that part goes over our heads. The point is to gain brotherhood. And brotherhood embodies that sisterhood. You understand? The point is to gain thy brother. All of these steps, we trying to resolve this, man. We trying to get past this. You should ask yourself this: do you want to gain thy brother? Ask yourself that. Do you want to gain thy brother, thy sister? You should ask yourself that. Go ahead.
But if he will not hear thee,
Go
then
ahead.
take with thee 1 or 2 more,
1 or 2 more. Now you in the council. Go ahead.
that in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses every word may be established.
Go ahead.
And if he shall neglect to hear them,
Now, you know, you ain't trying to have a council. Dang. Go ahead.
tell it unto the church.
Now, listen, man. You done went through all these steps. Go ahead.
But if he neglect to hear the church,
Now you done brought it before the whole school. Go ahead. And you still ain't trying. You still, on some whatever. Go ahead.
let him be unto thee as an heathen
Good night. Good night.
man and a publican.
All because what? Because what? You ain't trying to gain that, brother.
Right.
You ain't trying to get about all these steps.
Right.
The brother wanted you him alone. Damn, no, still no. A council of wise men still. Then the whole still no, really?
Right.
All right, shit. You don't want to gain that brother. You know what I mean? That's what it really is. Go ahead.
Right. That's after the council that you win. That brother denies the council, which means he denies the prophets and priests' credibility of the whole situation.
Of that, even on that second step, yeah.
Right.
I mean, good night. How would you? I mean, come on. I mean, god dang.
Right.
Shit, even if I got to that point, Lord allow I never get to that point, right?
Right.
Listen, and if I truly feel, in the Bible it says, suffer wrong. I would suffer wrongfully for my brother. You know what I mean? That's how tight your brother better be. Go ahead, you can take that. But drop that. We're gonna get a little bit more on this, all right? All right. Let me get excuse me. Bear with me 1 second. Titus. Titus 3:2. Titus chapter 3, verse 2. You ready? Go ahead.
Titus 3, verse 2.
Go ahead.
To speak evil.
To do what?
Speak evil.
To speak evil.
Of no man.
Of no man. Like, we so quick to do these things, man. Because we have no, what's the word? One, we have no discipline. Two, we become a childish nation. And three, and furthermore, we hate thy brother. We hate thy neighbor. That's what it really is. That's what we really come to. Read it again.
Titus 3, verse 2. To speak evil.
To speak evil.
Of no man.
Of no man.
To be no brawlers.
Go ahead.
But gentle.
But what?
But gentle.
But gentle, man. Go ahead.
Showing all meekness
Mm-hmm.
unto all men.
That's what we're supposed to be like. We're gonna get some more in this book too, man. We gotta come out of the mind of the, what's the word? We gotta come out of that mindset of what's the word I'm looking for? We gotta come out of those types of. We ain't supposed to live like that. You understand? That ain't supposed to be. This is it. This ain't supposed to be a part of our culture. So much that is entertainment. To gossip and to lie and to be against each other. That ain't supposed to be a part of black culture, Hispanic culture, Native Indian culture, Israelite culture, man. That ain't supposed to be that like that, man. And let me get the tongue kindler for fire. Let me get that. The tongue kindler. I ain't got a lot of time. James 3 and 5 real quick. You good? Carl. No doubt. We in James 3 and 5, by the way. We're gonna get a little bit more, and we got a couple more scriptures left. We ain't got a lot of time, but I'm gonna get to the point you did. You ready? Let's go. James 3 and 5.
James chapter 3, verse 5.
Go ahead.
Even so.
Even so.
The tongue is a little member.
The tongue is a little member.
And boasteth great things.
One more time.
Even so.
Even so.
The tongue is a little member.
The tongue is a little member. Go ahead.
And boasteth great things.
And boasteth great things. Go ahead.
Behold.
Behold. Listen to this. Here it is real good. Go ahead.
How great.
How what?
How great.
Go ahead.
A matter. A little fire kindleth.
Kindleth. How great a little matter kindleth. Why is it using that analogy, right? You ever heard the saying, only you can prevent forest fires? It's just like that. You can prevent gossip and rumors from spreading. You understand? That tongue, that little member, can kindle that little light, and that little light can flicker onto a leaf or, whatever it is in the woods, and then what? Now you got a whole forest fire. And now because of that, somebody's dead. Right? Another shooting in Baltimore. Another murder. This is what speaking lies do. Gossiping do. Rumors do. This is what not following God's law, statutes, and commandments do. You understand? This is what happens when we don't go to him and him alone. That kindle, that fire, causes destruction. One more time.
James chapter 3, verse 5.
Go ahead.
Even so, the tongue is a little member,
The tongue is a little member.
and boasteth great things.
It boasts of great things.
Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth.
A little matter. Any more than that?
Verse 6.
Go ahead.
And the tongue is a fire.
We gotta recognize like this is alluded to, our words hold so much weight, and so much power. You understand? What we say, how we say it, and what we say it to. It can lead down to a path of destruction, man, if we're not selective and disciplined on what we say to each other. Everybody understands though, right? We gotta grow the hell up, man. We gotta grow the hell up and stop being so goddamn childish when we speak to each other, when we talk to each other, and what we say, and what we spread. You understand? That's what we got. That's what we ought to do. These morals are not demonstrated in the church or in the mosque. So how are we going to learn? We're going to learn here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. How to properly conduct ourselves, man. Give me it's gonna be my last one. We run out of time. Bear with me 1 second. I just had it. 1 second, bear with me. Give me 2 Timothy 2:15. Give me 2 Timothy 2:15. And I want brothers and sisters to recognize and understand this. Take this with you. We gotta there's laws in this Bible that prohibit us from gossiping and spreading rumors. You understand? When we follow this law, we live. When we leave it, we die. That's in the scriptures, man. It causes death when we don't follow the Lord, man. We're gonna get some more on this, man. Where we at again?
2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15.
We in 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15. Go ahead. Nice and loud.
Study to show thyself approved unto God.
We gotta study, man. We gotta get right. We gotta get right with the Lord, man. Go ahead.
A workman that needeth not to be ashamed.
Go ahead.
Rightly dividing the word of truth.
Rightly dividing the word of truth. Go ahead.
Verse 16.
Go ahead. This is the one right here. Go ahead.
But shun.
But do what?
But shun.
Do what?
Shun.
Shun. What does it mean to shun? Anybody know? True. Push away. Separate from. Depart from. Sever. Go ahead.
But shun profane and vain babbles. Babblings.
But shun profane and vain babblings. False teaching, gossip, rumors. We're supposed to shun that. We supposed to be like, man, I ain't trying to hear none of that madness, man. Listen, you better go talk. You got a problem with him, you go talk to him. You supposed to shun that, you understand? That's how you operate, man. Go ahead.
For they will increase
For they-
unto more.
For they shall what?
Increase.
They shall increase. That kindle, that fire, it's going to spread. It's going to grow. Go ahead.
Unto more.
Unto what?
Unto more.
Unto more.
Ungodliness.
Unto more what?
Ungodliness.
Unto more ungodliness. Now, unto more what?
Ungodliness.
Gossip. Ungodliness. Go ahead. No. Okay. Unto more what?
Ungodliness.
Gossip.
Ungodliness.
Rumors.
Ungodliness.
Death.
Ungodliness.
That's what it leads to, man. It leads to ungodliness, man. We gotta separate from those ways, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, and choose to be more selective in our speech and more disciplined in our speech, man. That's what we ought to do, and we might just save a life, man. You understand? And with that, we are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We are under Command of Jenny Hanna. We've been teaching the truth since 1969. And the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are the true biblical Jews, and that our oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. With that, I'm going to pass the class off to Priest and Officer Dr. Czar. Clark.
Powerful captain, man. Great class. We the Israelite School. This is a security announcement. We the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, coming out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under command of Jenny Yohana. New rules for a brother and sister. When a brother or sister come into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They are here to shelter themselves of the world. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, then he or she must get permission from their head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months which a brother or sister will court each other. After the 6 month period, a brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry, ties, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi 3, 8 through 10, which means 10th in Hebrew is spelled out Ma'ashera. 10% of any penny increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Free real offering for priests, not mandatory, whatever amount you would like to give. Upcoming Holy Congregation is the Day of Atonement?
Feast of First Fruits.
Feast of First Fruits.
It's coming up real soon.
Coming up real soon. Check your schools for further details. And reminder, the Cookout. Oh, we got Harlem Cookout. Fire Weekend up Harlem, hosted by Captain Tazaria. Under command of Jenny Yohana. You understand? Check your schools for further details.
28.
The 28th of August. Check the schools for planning and hotels reservations. Understand? Reminding the Akim and Akwathian to check on social media such as ISUPK.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so forth for ISUPK events and material. If a brother wants to become a trooper in the school, then he and she will start wearing all black, which includes black boots, shirts, pants, ribbons, and scarf. And with that, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Almighty Shabbat, Almighty, Barak, Yahba Shem Yahshua Brakta, Yahmatah, faithful sisters, Saul, faithful sisters. Men of Israel, Almighty Shabbat, Almighty, Barak, Yahweh Shema, Thamba Shem Yahshua. Yahmatah, class dismissed.
Perfect.
I was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me.
No affiliation, why they faking? This ain't for debating. We the real, they really imitation. I be contemplating why this ain't on like heavy rotation on radio stations. I just pray the Lord give me patience, cause I'm running through these rappers like my name Walter Payton. Shitting on these rappers, 9 to 5 is my occupation. Raw, you come in with your best troops, you best bring more. Already told you I got the juice like Orenthal. Already know what I'm about to do, bet your men fall. Everyone know that we got the truth, all your men falls. So boss, overtaking our enemies. Moves calculated and orchestrated like symphonies. Smooth operated when bringing haters to misery. Top 5 list ain't shit unless you mention me. Yeah, that's why we don't associate. Fuck niggas make them more fuck niggas. Why they procreate, why they overhate, cause they time is short and a moment late. Let it culminate to they heart erase and it palpitate. Cowards perpetrate like they little group is respectable. Talking intellectual, all of you homosexuals, faggots.
There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children.
I don't want to congregate. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want the fellowship. I ain't trying to build with you. Ain't the UPK, ain't the truth. Keep it real with you. Defenders of the faith, I got no problem bumping heads with you. All that bullshit, you can take it over there with you. Rather be a houseboy. Rather run with them field niggas. Show them to put in work. Move mountain, crush hills, nigga. Take a dead soul. Breathe life and make it live, nigga. No affiliation, so it's no one to compare with us. Took the Lord's laws and just added it with fear, nigga. Aim for the body, cause you know like killer head quicker. With these bars, I'm on my grizzly, so bear witness. You spit cold, I spit flu. Don't compare sickness. You floss diamond, I floss fringes. Don't compare dentists. UPK, we men the wall shit. We ain't Christian. Harm one of us, get pistol whipped like the gun got a belt with it. I'm bred different. The competition just a mill. I'm fed different. I stood front line on them fields. I bled different. I'd rather be a corpse than a coward. I'm led different. Shit, I'm led different. Come through like a juggernaut, so don't get in the way. And we take everything serious. We don't play. I wonder now what they gon' say. Shit, we make profits out of shooters like the NBA. You get slayed for switching sides, nigga. We ain't on the same page. Immaculate conception. Wow. These niggas bitch made. I'm sticking with the foundation where my bricks laid. You switch sides, I'd rather switch K's. You was never with us, nigga. Just know we on mission, nigga. Right hand hold the scriptures, nigga. Left hip hold the pistol, nigga. How you want it? You can get it spiritual or physics, nigga. Wrong ones to come against, so bring an army with you. No affiliation. When you see us, make the difference with us. No affiliation. When you see us, know we different, nigga. No affiliation, so no, you can't kick it with us. The wrong ones to come against, bring an army with you.
Looking at my people and the casualties, misunderstood for having some morality, but my people damn spirituality, Lord knows. Just a young Hebrew from Killer, California. Used to thug in the streets with no sense of order. Used to love to press the line, even test the water, and almost lost my life from slanging and hanging on that corner. I learned to cut the grass so I could see the snakes. I had to decipher between the real and fake. And nowadays all these niggas do is hate. Treat you like a bitch, sit back and try to manipulate. Yeah, that's why I got it on my own too. You see me rockin' with the Hebrews. UPK is how we do. Stand for the Lord, the mother niggas is see-through.
Where the soldiers at? Where the soldiers at? Where the soldiers at?
Wake your game up, my nigga. Ain't no time for this shit. I know you sitting back thinking that life is a bitch. Yes, my
It's safe to say we curse today, trying to find another way, but all they do is take away. Trying to pray the fake away while trying to find a safer way. Eat so we can face to face. Please, Lord, save the day, cause everybody at my job always got some shit to say. You might think this shit is crazy, but I deal with this every day. Knowing that we paved the way, I had it after here today. Listen to the shit to say, make me wanna catch this case or even if they face away. But I know what them scriptures say. We gon' wait on judgment day, thinking it ain't coming, thinking the Lord bluffing. Waiting on the day it's gonna be hotter than the oven. Though they treat me like a slave, wanna see me in the grave. Hate to see a nigga brave, hate to see a nigga brave. It's hard.